Yes. Hi, Mansi. How are you doing so far?
I'm doing so good. What about you?
Yes, I am also doing great. And yes, thanks for asking. And after a long time, we got, this opportunity to connect with each other, right? So it's a great privilege for me to connect with you, right?
And
So
thank you so much for having me on your channel and giving me just a wonderful opportunity. So I really very elated to meet you and looking forward our the conversation. I'm so excited. Yeah.
I'm equally thrilled after meeting with you, and you are in my channel. So welcome to my YouTube channel, right? And before diving into the deep on this conversation, so I would love to know more about you, right? So
Yeah.
please
Why?
introduce yourself.
Yeah. As you know, my name is Mansi Singh, and I'm speaking to you from Bihar. I'm a full time homemaker and a mother of a wonderful toddler. He is only 2 years old. Regarding my qualification, I have done graduation from Bihar University. When it comes to the core of my interest, so I love to do various activities in my leisure time, such as listening to music, dancing, singing, traveling, and there are many more. So yeah, that's all about my brief introduction. Who am I? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wonderful introduction, and I this in this moment I just mesmerizing after listening your introduction about your hobbies. I think you have lots of hobby, right? And it seems like you are enjoying your life,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
you are also new from me here. So please, little bit quick introduction for me. Yeah, please.
yes, sure, dear. So this is Shweta here, and I am connecting to you from Delhi. I'm a mother of two kids, and I hold my BCom BEd degree, and I used to teach, but at present I am not working anywhere. And on the top of that, I love to connect with the strangers who comes from different background, and because I am a enthusiastic English learner, so that's why I have been enjoying my journey of learning English. That's a less and more about myself. Okay.
Great introduction from your side. I'm really appreciate you after hearing your sides. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So, do you have anything so we can drag this conversation? Or I have one thing I would like to ask to you. Like nowadays, everyone so much connected with the social media, right? So, I would like to ask from you how how does social media impact your life? And also, yes, because we all know every coins have two sides. So social media we are using, so there has some pros and cons, right? So
Right.
would you like to give some insights on
Yeah, yeah.
this?
Yeah, yeah. It's a very interesting question you are asking right now. Really amazing. I would love to share about my insight about the social media. Is it good for us or not? Yeah. And when it comes to me, especially, so I used to, you can say, be like social media butterflies, but not now. But not now. Earlier, what happened before having kid? I always, even the most of the time, you can say, I used to spend on social media. I love to go outside. I used to, you can say, like take a lot of picture and capture every and each moment, you can say, and just wanted to, you can say, the all memories upload on the social media and wanted to, you can say, like grab lot of comments, lot of likes as well, you know. So I used to use this kind of things, but right now I'm totally occupied to nurturing my kids and responsibilities. So yeah, what happened at that time, I didn't have a lot of responsibilities, right? But after being a mother, definitely you have to understand the value of time, the value of everything. So nowadays what happened, instead of spending time on social media, I just love to utilize my time. I always use, you can say, utilize time to learning something. And nowadays I'm literally obsessed to learning English, right? So I also use social media nowadays but only to watching content which is literally associated to learning English, not like, the for entertainment or like, the time pass or whatever. So nowadays I'm also using, but very few. Whenever I get time, so I just watch content and like podcast video, conversation video. Yeah. So in this way, I just, feel like improve or utilize my time rather than wasting the time, whatever I used to do earlier. Right. So yeah, we should not like always, but sometimes it's a happen like whenever you like want to freshen up your mood, right? When you feel like gloomy, like very sad moments, definitely for entertainment you should go and like watch some, like motivational, you can say the videos and like reels, right? So it will give you really like, fresh mood and like you feel energetic. But all the time is scrolling the social media and whatever is literally waste of your time, waste of your energy, right? So that's why we should always use anything. Limitation, no, there is not like unlimited you can do the like same thing again and again, right? So yeah, my point of view, like everything is necessary for our life, but there is a boundary, there is a necessary for the boundary, and you can see the limitation. Yeah, so we should always follow that kind of discipline, and so it definitely it will be benefit for us, otherwise it literally waste of your time and energy. Yeah, that's all my point.
Yes, Mansi, I totally agree with your points, whatever you mentioned here. And if I talk about today's era, so it's all about technology, right?
Right.
Yeah, and it's whatever you are going to use. Like if I talk about social media, so
Mhm.
we know everything comes with its pros and cons, right?
Right.
So yes, social media also have some pros and cons, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I like it's a double sword, like double-edged sword, right?
Right.
Because like we never know when and how we are start killing our time like while watching some people's videos and shorts and reels. Right? In this way we are going to waste lots of time, right?
Right.
Yeah, but also we can't deny the things like we couldn't live and we couldn't keep away from ourselves to social media, right?
Mhm.
Because social media provides global platform to express one's thoughts and views and without any biasness, right? Through social
Right.
media we can express our thoughts, our views,
Mhm.
and also we can say social media can become a bridge among the people, right?
Right. Mhm.
Connect with us across the world, right?
Mhm.
And there are many more like benefit or advantage of social media, like
Right.
people who are job seeker, so
Mhm.
there are some sites like LinkedIn. Yes, they can fill their form over there and they can also
Mhm.
connect with the recruiters for their
Right.
job, right? And like many we can say businessmen,
Right.
they right they like advertise their products
Mhm.
use social media, right? They can find their like they can find their customer by using
Right.
the advertising on these kind of social media. So
Right.
many options are there, and also social media keeps us updated because
Mhm.
kind of news and information we can gather from social media, right?
Right.
Uh, yeah, and also we can use social media for your sake of entertainment, right?
Right.
Like
Mhm.
when someone is working in their workplace, and when they get like 5 minutes, 10 minutes break from their
Right.
like work, then they start scrolling through the social media for
Right.
for checking their feedbacks, right? So
Mhm.
these are the we can say advantage of social media. And
Yeah.
if I talk about disadvantage, so I would say one of the worst like disadvantage of social media, there
Mhm.
is no strict age restriction. So that's why pre-teenagers they are using social media, and these children are not safe over there, right? They
Right.
are yeah they are manipulating by the predators over the internet, right?
Right.
We can like upcoming day, like every day we can like hear the news, right? There is some incidents happening every day by using the social media. Yeah, so lots of disadvantage as well, or we can say overuse of social media, right? So
Right.
yeah, nowadays, so like a cyber crime, right,
Right.
is has, we can say, become a common. And
Mm-hmm.
many people, they are harassed, they harass
Yeah.
harass it from using the social media. They are
Mm-hmm.
getting comments, right? And yes, and also social media, we can say, they provide free space for everyone, but some people, they are, yeah, they misuse this space for
Right.
using activity. Yes, and they can like spread bad activity and speech to others, right? They target it to others, so these kind of things. And
Yeah.
also like using overuse of social media, now people are disconnecting from their real friends and family. Yeah,
Right. Right.
you
Mm-hmm.
have lots of time. If people, if there is some get together, and you are going to hang with your friends or family, so
Mm-hmm.
everyone has their own mobile, and
Right.
their own stuff. They never
Right.
bother like I like we are meeting and we have to talk each other. No, then
No.
they are interested to talk each other. So
Right.
these are the, we can say, disadvantage of social
And
media.
I would like to add here like more one thing. The today's era, what we have see, especially the children, the young age, like the youngest are like a new generation people. They always want to use like a social media rather than like go outside and hang out with the friends, and you can say the spend their quality time with the family. They always want to use like their phone and want to sit in a room like become a couch potato, right? And they just always see that kind of content which is not like good for them as well, right? Sometime what happen, because of seeing that kind of reels or entertainment things, they like get distract from their studies, right? So I think the parents should be also like take care about it or concern about it, like the what kind of content our children are watching nowadays, right? So they have to like always take care about it, concern about it. Yeah, otherwise they definitely have to face lot of issues, right? So yeah, one thing I would say, yeah.
Very true, Mansi, because overuse of social media, you can get lots of stress, right, and
Yeah.
anxiety as well, and also it can cause your health issue. It can impact your health as well. Like if children are like too much using social media, so
Mhm.
children are affected, right? And they sometimes they like most of the, we can say, nowadays children, they are using spec. Why?
Yeah.
Because they
Right.
are, yeah, using social media too much, and
Right.
they are watching all the times, like children's content. But that is also not good for their health. Right?
And in this way they get like lot of issues like physical health issue, mental health issue. They do not want to go outside, and like socialization you will not see like they are interested, right? They always want to sit and like at the home and want to spend time with their own company. They do not want to meet any elder people. They do not want to sit there, you can say the grandparent and a parents, right? So earlier days we didn't have like that kind of facilities, right? So we always play with each other, used to play with each other, spend time our like the grannies, like grandfather, grandmother, parents. So in this way definitely we used to grab lot of experiences, right? And like respect as well, how to respect to elder people, like lot of many more things you can say we just used to learn. But nowadays what happened is just like you will see like opposite, everything just shrinking day by day, right? We can't see that kind of the situation or era or like scenario nowadays, right? So I think yeah, we should like, especially the parents should be aware about it. Yeah, they have to create such kind of environment where the like their children can learn something for ourselves, from ourselves. So that's why it's also I want to add here like some points. Yeah.
Yes, of course, as you mentioned, like earlier, we had exposure. Like
Yeah.
we used to go, go and hang with our friend, and you like feel, or that situation, we feel that moment, and we
Mhm.
enjoy it a lot, because
Yeah.
and that the we can say that atmosphere environment was different, right? Then
Right. Mm.
in that time, you can say that time like parents are also not that much worry about their children. If
Mm.
they wanted to go outside and they wanted to play with their friends and their neighbors, so parents don't have any kind of didn't have any kind of fear. But if
Fear.
we talk about
Mm.
nowadays, so we couldn't send our children alone, right?
Right. Right.
Because
Right.
there is lots of predators, and
Right.
they, yes, and we couldn't, like, we can't believe on anyone, right?
Right.
If there is your neighbor, even though you can't believe, right? So
Right. Yeah.
it's completely different. uh,
Yeah, and crime is happening nowadays. It's increasing day by day, especially in city area. You might be heard like kidnap, they kidnap like a small kid and children like that. There are many more crime is happening in our, area and society. So we should we always like fear to send our children outside for the playing or for the like extra curriculum, right? So at that moment, we just, always be aware about our children and what is happening in surrounding by our society, right? So yeah, sometimes we want to send our children to go outside, but because of fear, because of the environment, we are not able to, you can say, the send them. Yeah.
Right, very true. Because this is one of the reason, like children are too much addicted to
Yeah.
social media. Yes, they are, because we parents we just think, okay, don't send outside because there should be any kind of things or incidents happen.
And
It
yeah.
better to, yeah, it better to leave them at home and just, okay, give
Mhm.
them a mobile or some freedom, because if they are 24 hour at your home, right?
Yeah.
So how
Mhm.
much you can give them study or something. Always we can't say like you should do a study or something. So
Right.
for sake of entertainment, you have to make them understand, and
Right.
you have, it's a needs of every parent, like you have to give them mobile, or like you have to switch on the TV, because of what they will like do a whole day, right?
Mhm.
It is quite
Right.
difficult to manage whole day, and every time you are not free to like you are not free to entertain your children, right?
Yeah.
So you have lots of chores, right? So that time it is very like it's sometimes it's kind of bondation, like
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
and compulsion, we can say. You have to provide them some TV or like a mobile phone, and once they start, once they become habitual to
Yeah.
watching content and something, then sometimes they become so stubborn, like and
Right. Right.
they start forcing you, no mama, I have to watch this cartoon and cartoon,
Yeah.
this is my
Yeah.
favorite, right?
Mm-hmm. That's why we can't like deny the importance of our, you can say, the social media as well as its drawback as well. So it's a depend of person to person how they are using and how much they are using, the like social media. Yeah. So that's
One
why.
thing, right? As a parent, only one thing we can do. We just keep our eyes, on
Age.
them,
Yeah.
so that
Mm.
whatever they are watching, so it should be relevant, right?
Ah.
Content, so they
Mhm.
can get
Well,
some,
yeah.
like knowledge, or
What Yeah, they have a sharp mind. They can grab very easily like any kind of company. So we parents always keep on eyes, that yeah, what are like our children they are doing like good things or bad things, right? Because they always attract especially the bad thing, right? So we should always keep on eyes of them, right? Yeah.
it's only something that we parents can do, right? Okay,
Ah,
man. So actually, I wanted to ask lots of questions to you, but time
yeah.
is flying. So
Yeah.
it's a,
Like,
like,
yeah.
yeah. So the video will be very long if we will talk, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. So now we need to wrap this session. Okay. So we will catch again, right?
Yeah.
And